Hello everyone, my name is Chris Padinsky and I'm a safety advisor for the Motor Safety Association. And I'm here today to bring you another safety short video on vibration and why vibration is considered to be a workplace hazard. And we have to remember when we're talking about vibration, we have to understand that it is an ergonomic hazard. Ergonomic hazards, they can affect our muscles, our joints, our bones, our tendons, our ligaments, or even our nervous system. And in our industry, which would be the sales and service industry, one of the more commonly affected body parts that we see are the hands, right? Because we're using our hands every day when we're going to work in this industry. But we have to remember it's the overexposure to vibration that leads to injuries, not the vibration itself. So what are some sources of vibration? Well, in our industry, it's going to be the tools that we use every day. So it could be an angle grinder, it could be an impact wrench, it could be a palm sander. Whatever tool you're using, if that tool is putting out vibration, it's gonna cause that worker to squeeze that tool just a little bit more. And because that worker has to squeeze that tool, it is restricting the blood flow into the muscles, into the hand and the forearm that allow the worker to squeeze that tool. And the longer that blood flow is restricted, the more fatigued and weakened those muscles in your arm are going to be. And that is what leads to an ergonomic injury. It's when the tissue tolerance is less than the workload that you're putting on those tissues. So now that we understand it's that overexposure to vibration which can lead to an ergonomic injury, now I want to give you a few tips on how to reduce your chances of getting an ergonomic injury from vibration. Number one, if you're working throughout the day, make sure we take breaks throughout the day, little micro breaks, 30 seconds, a minute. Just lay off that tool for a bit to give your muscles a little bit of chance to relax and rest a bit. If we can, during those breaks, let's make sure we stretch our hands a little bit. You know, we can do stuff like this fairly easy. Give a stretch like that and down. Give them a shake out. This will definitely help reduce some of that fatigue in your muscles throughout the day. If you're able to in your job, try alternating your jobs throughout the day a little bit, right? So if we're using a palm sander on the side of a car, if we can, maybe try to do something else with that car, right? Maybe try to put some body parts back on or whatever you got to do. But if we can alternate our jobs, that's a very good option. Another thing that we can do is wear the proper PPE. So there is gloves out there with cushioning in them. That cushion in those gloves will take up some of that vibration, and which will allow that worker who's using that tool to rest their hands a little bit for the hand not to grip on that tool quite so hard. There's other things out there as well, like wraps, vibration wraps. You can put a wrap around the handle of a tool, and that wrap is going to take up some of that vibration as well, which will ultimately lead to a reduction of ergonomic injuries down the line. So that's it for our video today. I hope you learned something from it today and learned a little bit about vibration and why it would be considered an ergonomic hazard. Again, if anybody has any questions about vibration or the hazards that are associated with it, by all means, give the Motor Safety Association a call. We'll be more than happy to come out and talk with you and have a look at any issues that you guys may have at your workplace. So until then, keep safe.